welcome to a new vlog. I always forget to introduce myself. So hi, my name is Fran and I'm an illustrator. This is my studio. Man, every time I dye my roots, I feel like a cartoon character. But anyway, you know what I look like? I look like that character from Lazy Town. Am I the person from Lazy Town? I think I am. Anyway, I just came back from doing some errands. I actually had to take some passport pictures because even though I have no plans of traveling anytime soon, I need it for my green card application. So man, I am that person when does this ever happen to you? So since I'm a people pleaser, every time I have my passport pictures taken, I feel very self-aware and nervous because I know they're a pain in the ass to take, and then the person has to print them and cut them and all of that. So when they're showing me the picture that they just took of me and they ask me, is this okay? I know it's not okay. I look freaking hideous and I don't like the picture, but I'm like, yes, it's okay because I can't bear going through taking the picture again. I am that person. So anyway, on my way back, I got some coffee and I got some books. Actually, there's a secondhand bookstore nearby that I really like. And I am almost done with my reading challenge for this year. And this sucker, Ariel, by Sylvia Plath, has been a pain in the ass to get. I don't know why this sucker is so, I don't know if it's the edition or since it's poetry and I don't know, but I'm so happy I finally got it. And I also got this secondhand Portugal by Ciro Pedrosa. He's one of my favorite illustrators. And I've always wanted this book, and I'm so happy I got it for 15 bucks secondhand. And I mean, you probably won't be able to see anything because of the angle and whatever, but I'm so happy I finally got it. And it's been like a Ciro Pedrosa month, if I'm honest, because early this month I also got his newest book, The Golden Age. This is the first one. Apparently there's a second one. So anyway, now I think I'm gonna keep working on, you guys know, the graphic novel. and yeah, today it's all me at the studio, and so I'm going to be listening to an audiobook probably while I work. Right now I'm listening to Racism Without Racists. I guess that's what it's called, and it's been pretty interesting listening. You say it's been a pretty interesting read so far. So it's been a pretty interesting book so far. So anyway, just let's get down to work, down to business. I'm gonna go home now. It's around 5:30, 6 p.m. I usually work until 5, but today I wanted to work a tiny bit more just because it's been kind of like an errands day and I haven't been as productive. But I think I'm gonna go home now. It's getting dark pretty early now, so it's officially autumn. I actually have a jacket. I was really curious the other day and I went to Sephora. I never go to Sephora. And I decided to buy a lipstick. I don't even remember the last time I bought a lipstick. Probably 2019. Man, I'm really bad with makeup, my loves. I need to declare, I need to confess that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to spoil myself. I'm gonna buy a nice lipstick. And I've heard a lot of people talking about this brand, which is called Milk. And like, the packaging is so freaking luxurious. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like super heavy, super sturdy, thick as hell. And it has like this magnetic closing situation that it's pretty cool. So I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I think they are refillable because you know where this is going. Because the packaging is so heavy and so sturdy that I bet is refillable. And I go to the website and I realize they aren't refillable. And I am so sad because this bastard, this sucker, is gonna be on this earth forever. This thing is so gonna outlive me, which is crazy because I'm gonna use it for just a couple of months and it's going to be on a landfill for a good while. Like, think about it. A plastic cup, a disposable cup that you use for drinking coffee, lasts 20 years. So if I order a coffee today, that cup is going to be around when I'm like freaking 50. And that's a sad thought. So if I had a kid today, that cup is going to be around until that kid goes to university. So I cannot imagine how long this thing is going to be around, which is sad because it's an excellent tinted lip balm. It's super nice to the touch, and it's vegan, it's cruelty free. Yet I don't know what brands do this. I know packaging is a really important thing because it's how we encounter a product, is how we relate to a product. We use it, you know, packaging is important, but does it have to outlive us? I don't know, it's like a very creepy thought. But anyway, so Milk, you're a good brand, but unfortunately I'm not gonna keep buying things from you until it sounds like a threat, until you do refillable things, because this is absurd. So anyway, that hurt. Anyway, I'm going home now. I'm going to take the books I bought today with me because I really want to read them. And yeah, let's just go home, my loves.
So this helps the wax burn more evenly instead of in the middle. It like spreads it the whole way around. Keeps the heat.
Oh, it's for the heat.
Yeah.
Look. I don't think so, right? Don't fall.
Don't fall.
Don't fall.
Do your job.
Do your job. I'm so nervous. I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, pretty simple. Ooh.
Oh wow.
Okay. Wobbly.
Like, considering the days that you come to the studio and
Yeah.
the days that he's available, well, when can we do
Probably.
because I'm always available, but I want to be mindful of your schedule and your time and his. So I thought it might be easier for you to organize it, and then I can put myself in the mix.
Don't do that.
Like this.
Don't do that.
Hi everybody. I don't even remember when was the last time I filmed. been a pretty hectic month. October is always a hectic month. I just got back from the studio. I had to take an Uber back home, even though it's a short ride. I had to because ta-da! I bought a pair of Doc Martens. It was my self-gift, my birthday gift from me to me. They hurt like yeah, they're hell. They hurt a lot. I don't know why I thought the chunky socks were going to be enough. I thought since there's a lot of room inside for me to move around, I was going to be okay. But I was wrong. I was so wrong. And now I'm in deep pain. I'm not gonna show you my feet because there's blood. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, wow. Oh, man, why am I was so naive. I was so naive, you guys. I thought I had it. I thought I was okay. I really wanted to invest in a good pair of boots because the last ones that I had, I wore them to death. I had them for 2 years and they were vegan leather and all of that. The quality was really nice, but since I don't have that many pairs of shoes, you guys, I wear my shoes a lot. There's no big rotation of shoes because I don't have that many. So when I have a pair of shoes, I wear them a lot. My plans for this afternoon, I have to do laundry because I'm currently wearing my last pair of underwears. Was that TMI? No, it's fine. I'm wearing my last pair of underwear, so I need to do laundry. And I haven't cleaned my apartment in so long because it's been a hectic month. Last weekend was my birthday party and it was super nice. But everything is super dirty. So I think there's today and tomorrow I'm gonna work from home. I miss being here. I miss my home. I've been like going out, not like partying or whatever, but I've been like out of my apartment a lot this past couple of weeks. So I'm a homebody. So let's do laundry first of all, and then we can tackle the rest.
level, just from 18 months of pandemic schooling. Parents are fed up. They were fed up about schools being closed. closed. Well, just as a counterpoint, I mean, in a super low turnout traditionally off-year public election, like a school board election, you don't necessarily need a majority of all the parents, you just need a majority of the voters. And when there's national money coming in,
I think this is the best we're gonna
For
have.
now. Okay,
Congratulations.
thanks.
Oh yeah, now you can walk through here.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm like, usually you can just always start.
Yeah, obviously we're not in our costumes, but
Sorry.
no, I mean for me too. They can be like this, framed like this.
Right.
So everything in the set is like
Oh,
here,
gosh.
and the tables
More
are
of a
like that.
diagonal.
Sí, sí te diría.
¿Me diríais si estoy haciendo la weá como el hoyo?
Sí.
Sí. No.
¿Vimos el Extreme Declutter?
No me acuerdo.
Hello everybody, good morning. Today is Thursday. I'm making coffee right now. And today I have to record the podcast newsletter for my Patreon. I would love to also make some progress with my sketchbook. And speaking of sketchbook, Lou and I are on the works of printing my first ugly sketchbook. We decided to print a very chunky sketchbook compilation, and we just got the notification this week that there's a delay in the shipping. Like, the book is actually printed, but it's been held hostage at customs. So most likely, and this is like the pain that I feel now, it's a very small pain to have, but it's a pain nonetheless. We're gonna miss the Christmas sales, which makes me super sad because I know a bunch of you guys wanted to have this sketchbook for Christmas. So we're trying to figure out a way to do pre-order. So, oh man, I'm so sorry, you guys. I really wanted to make it in time for Christmas. We printed this book months ago, and we honestly thought it was going to be here on time. But because of COVID and because of how the world is doing right now, there's a lot of delays in shipping and stuff like that. So I'm going to see if I can make it work somehow. Like, if by pre-ordering the book you get like a free printable and like I don't know, like a certificate of purchase or something like that, because I know most likely people are going to purchase it for someone else. And I know it sucks to come empty-handed to an end of the year holiday party or something like that. Not that gifts are the most important thing ever, but you know what I'm saying. So anyway, I'm trying to make it work. I think this is part of being a business owner. Like, there's always like delays and unexpected issues and misunderstandings and like things you have to figure out and make it work last minute. So this is something we are tackling this week, and I'm so happy I'm going to therapy, you guys, because I experienced a very similar situation a couple of years ago with my planner. I don't know if you remember, and that was a very good learning experience for me as a business owner, because I realized not only how much in advance you're supposed to print things, but also when you're running your own business, whatever that means, there's always setbacks and like things that you can't control, and there was no way of like knowing it was going to happen. So I'm so happy I'm going to therapy, because now I have like the skills in order to, I don't know, learn how to cope in unexpected situations or like crisis and stuff like that. So, and antidepressants, man. Antidepressants are the best thing ever. I wish I would have started taking them sooner, but yet again, even though I'm so grateful and thankful, there's less stigma around therapy nowadays. There's still a lot of stigma around medication and antidepressants. So I was a victim of that inner judgment and inner turmoil when it comes down to antidepressants. But I'm so happy I'm taking antidepressants. So yeah, now I'm going to make coffee. I think 4 minutes have passed. Yes. I'm going to, look at this beauty. I'm going to pour some coffee on my cup, and maybe we can get this day started. Oh, maybe we can do like a wound update. Is that a thing? Wound update? So my heels are recovering. I got some ointment for wounds and stuff like that. They hurt like a mother, but I look very weird on the street because it's actually getting crispy, like autumny crispy. The weather is getting colder, and here I am wearing sandals. But it's the thing that I can wear right now that doesn't inflict me any pain. So, oh man, I just want those boots to fit for once and for all. I mean, they do fit. It's just that they're very sturdy and hard and like stiff. That's the word, stiff. Anyway, I'm very chatty today. I'm going to get back to work. I'm going to start working, and maybe I will catch up with you after I'm done editing this podcast. I just finished recording the podcast. Newsletter. This is the best moment of the day when I'm done recording, because I can just draw, you know. I'm so happy, you guys. I brought socks because, as you can tell, it's getting colder. But my wounds don't allow me to wear shoes, you know. So look at this, you guys. I'm wearing. I actually like the socks. I don't know if you can tell. They have like clouds, and I know this is like not super fashionable, but I don't give a damn. I think something that I noticed living in New York City / Brooklyn is that either you care too much of what you're wearing or you don't care at all. Actually, now that we're talking about fashion, I bought this secondhand sweater, cardigan, jumper, I don't know, and it's so cozy and warm. It's actually super soft, and I think it's lovely that now that I'm drawing more patterns in my drawings, like on my outfits, it's so cool that I am more interested in them fashion-wise. And look at this fashion sense. This is what happens when you have wounds in your heels. But yeah, that's what I'm wearing today. So I actually was about to start working on the graphic novel, as you do, and I noticed that my Apple Pencil ran out of battery. So while I'm charging my Apple Pencil, maybe I can share with you what I'm working on right now. So I'm working on the graphic novel, big. That's not news right now. But last week, I think, I bought the sketchbook Sketchbook Pro or something like that. I'm gonna leave it down below in case you wanna check that out. But I remember last week I was complaining about my shoulder pain. I don't know why, but every time I work on my iPad, I get a lot of wrist pain and like shoulder pain. I don't know if it's because of the way that I'm sitting down or the way I'm pressing the paper. I mean the pen, or maybe it is because it's not an 100% flat surface. You still have like a, I'm sure you have worked or you have ever like place your hand on an iPad, you know what I'm saying. So a bunch of you guys actually recommended, and my patrons actually recommended me this thing called the Sketchbook Pro, I think it's called, and it's basically a device that allows you to put insert the iPad on this tablet-like device. It's just plastic and a couple of legs. And man, it sounds like I'm objectifying the thing. It's just a piece of plastic and some legs, but it is just a piece of plastic and some legs, and it's been really nice actually. I didn't know how it was gonna feel like because the structure is not 100% sturdy, but the thing is, like, when you're drawing, it's very unlikely that you're gonna move it and stuff. So far it's been super comfortable. There's a space and a gap for you to put the iPad charger. It's available in like several sizes and whatnot. My only concern is the price. I think basically what you're doing is paying for the design more than the materials, because $100 for that thing, it's excessive. But I'm sure when you're handling a small amount, this is like not a massively produced item, so I'm sure that's why the price is higher because of that. I'm looking in this direction because it's actually there, but it's been really nice to work on it so far. I am not someone who has ever worked on my iPad while like laying on my couch or on my bed, but with this I can totally see it happening because the surface is suddenly larger and it has this like handle for you to carry around like the businesswoman I am, so I like it. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just wanted to share my thoughts and opinions regarding this because I'm sure, like, I know you guys were gonna ask me. So these are my thoughts. So now I think I'm gonna wait until my pencil is charged for it to start working on it, and in the meantime I think I'm going to start editing this video. Okay, we're supposed to draw a circle. Okay. Yeah. And you have to cut downwards.
I would say it's like sort of a like
can look like a superhero.
All that speculative activity led to more apartments in China than there are people who could possibly live in them. And it also created
How do you balance it? How do you do it all? Like work, school, going to extracurriculars, having a social life, you know, getting enough sleep. And the answer is
Hello, good morning everybody. Today is Tuesday and it seems like I'm going to work from home today as well because there's a lot of rain happening outside of my window now. Actually not right now, but we're expecting a flash flooding. So it seems like we're gonna work here today again. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of concerned because I can't edit videos, which is the thing that I have to do the most right now. But my car reader is back at my studio, so I can't edit the videos. So I'm trying to think about anything else that I can do right now but edit videos. I've been wearing my boots all morning because my wounds are healing, and I'm trying to break this sucker in. And it's still super funny to be wearing like heavy duty boots inside of my apartment. Anyway, I'm gonna keep working, but that's the update.